Hey guys, it's me again with another car review. As you might see in the background, I have a beautiful red Porsche Taycan. I believe this is not any kind of model, just Taycan, maybe just Taycan S. In beautiful red here at the Porsche dealership. This thing looks phenomenal from the outside. As you guys can see that, the red color is popping. These headlights are beautiful. We got these huge wheels. I believe they're 21s. Yes, they are. We got 21s wheels with some beautiful brake pads in them. And let's take it for the test drive. All right, so we're sat inside the new, what is this, 2024? That's right. 2024 Porsche Taycan. Is this a Model S or Turbo S or?
This is a two-wheel drive standard, quote unquote, but PASM is standard, so active suspension management like the 911.
Okay.
So you can adjust the technical spring rate. It's 400 horse. And,
It's 400 horse.
It's an 800 volt battery architecture.
Okay.
So, but other than that, the infotainment stays the same between all of them. Of course, you can get your assistance features on there and a few other pieces. There are more performance options. Separate, always a choice.
So how do I put it in reverse?
So you're there. They went for this
okay.
design like 2013.
Okay.
Where it's supposed to be 918 style. The Cayenne.
Right.
But foot's on the brake, you go up.
There you go. So we're in reverse. We got a beautiful camera over there. We got a nice 360 view over here. And all the controls are kind of right at your reach. So I already like that. That's an interesting way to put shifter gear. I don't know why. But all right, so we're going to start.
New transmission tunnel. So
wow, the cameras are beautiful on this thing. It's showing you like kind of like a fisheye view.
Yeah, there are a few
to go down,
so
all the way
neutral
down.
to drive, exactly.
Okay, so we are off, and so far it's a comfortable steering wheel. I like that it's small. It's nothing, too bulky. It doesn't have regen braking, does it?
It does to a degree, not in the exaggerated form. You can go to the left here one way. So the recuperation mode can be switched on and off from the steering wheel. It's always off.
Okay.
So you have this coast feel right now.
Yes, I do.
We're on an incline on the brake. I'll show you on the road where you can go between on and auto, where you get about 2 seconds worth of coasting before you kind of have this engine braking feel. Like a combustion engine.
Okay.
But ultimately, no, nothing is like the Tesla in that sense. It's not 1 foot driving. You still need the pedal on the left.
All right, so that's actually kind of nice. Even though I like my Tesla and the way they drive, I've always wanted to have that coast feeling. Sometimes I don't like the regen braking. All right, so it's very smooth, very quiet, very soft. Suspension feels like it's very put together. Does it have like a ride setting? I meant like.
So air suspension standard with the 4S, which you get the extra differential for the all-wheel drive car. You can option adaptive air suspension, as they call it.
Okay.
On the two-wheel drive car, right now it's just PASM. We can firm up the dampers. Sport is down here, but PASM is typically adjusted from up here. Then there's one further setting to make the compression slower. Firmer, yes. Better handling, definitely. It's still almost 5,000 pounds like most electric cars.
Sorry, so he put it into sport mode.
And now it is.
It's in sport mode. We have a little stretch of road. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but
we'll wait even till
okay.
Further too.
Okay.
So we'll get over the crest, and then you're good. You have the compression here. Go. Yeah.
Well, honestly, it doesn't pack as big of a punch as the Teslas do. When I drove the Model S, of course, I'm comparing a Model S, not the Plaid, but the regular Model S to this. I feel like that's still, that has a little bit more horsepower, but this isn't as torquey as I necessarily thought it'd be, to be honest. Feels great. Acceleration's there. It's very soft while it's doing it, so it's making sure that you're comfortable while it's speeding up, which is kind of nice. But overall, I honestly thought it'd give a little more, but this is still a fairly quick car with 400 horsepower to the rear wheels. So what is this, the dual motor? Is this a single motor? Do you know anything of that?
Right, so because it's two-wheel drive, you just have the one permanent magnet synchronous motor at the rear.
Okay.
The 4S gets two. There's different amp pulse
So this
inverters.
is the slowest one.
This is the slowest car.
Quote unquote,
So,
the slowest one. Okay.
Yeah, you can get with the 4S on launch control mode where it's building it up. It does map the car differently. It can deliver 560 in the 4S.
Okay.
It has the air suspension. It has PASM.
Okay, so this isn't the fastest one.
Yeah,
and
this is the stock.
But you know, I could compare this to the Model 3s because they're not the quickest out of the lineup. There is different versions of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so okay. But it feels very nice. I'm not gonna lie. This Porsche quality, maybe it's because it's a new car. You know, when people sit in a new car, you know, they always feel nicer.
Right.
But like the leather feels great, everything inside, but I'm not sure if I even like the bubbly look of the interior, which I'll show you guys in a bit. We'll pull over somewhere and I'll get to show the interior more, but it has like a flat / bubbly look in the middle here. It's not bad. I like that the glass, the infotainment system kind of keeps going out and it's nice and like glass. It's not like plasticky or anything, so that's cool.
Yeah, they have a piano black passenger displays available here. You get what is here minus a few certain commands, but ultimately navigation, an infotainment cockpit for what is in front of the driver, a few other features, media you have command of,
Okay.
and some other settings.
So as of right here, I see that we're the pressure of the tires. See the speedometer. Is there a way to clear that fasten?
Yeah.
So you just
I'll
press.
pull out of here. This we can jump between a few different displays. On the other car, you can see the torque distribution, driver assistance systems. We can bring this to a normal information view all the way through bringing an extended map view if you really cared.
Oh, okay. That's neat. That's neat. I like that.
For people who hate tech, but why else would you?
Yeah,
buy a car?
no, that
Yours
looks
reduced.
beautiful.
And
Okay.
you can incorporate other instrument clusters too.
Oh, I like that one the most.
So, yeah, I know, right? Because you're
Yeah.
not paying attention to a tachometer.
No.
But here's your recuperation.
I see that. I
Went
see that.
through that. Now, sport, if you lift off throttle now, it's trying.
Oh, I can see that it has a little bit going, but not as much. We're still kind of basically coasting.
Yeah.
But it's slowing down a little bit.
So that's selectable. You see
But
the battery.
I feel like this car should be different from the Model S. We shouldn't, or the Tesla in general, we shouldn't be seeing way too much similarities, even though this is an electric car. But are all these buttons, are they touch sensitive, or is this?
Yes, they have that touch haptic.
Okay, so this is all touch haptic stuff.
So I could turn off, but you'll even hear the sound too if I wanted to. That's the PASM. That's active suspension management. I could go one step further to Sport Plus. You'll feel
It all.
You'll feel more. You'll really feel
Okay.
it all. It slows
All right.
compression, rebound. Yep.
How's the battery here? Like, what is the range rated for, and how far can I actually go?
The ultimate question, right? So, 3 years of this has taught us a couple things. One, the range is dependent on you. Two, colder temperatures, like all batteries, definitely. Doesn't matter what it is. That's a universal thing.
Yep.
But for a two-wheel drive car, normal day-to-day, perfect conditions, everything's right. Anywhere from 230, 260, two-wheel drive, the 4S. And then they have a Performance Battery Plus, which has a 93.4 kilowatt hour larger energy content battery.
Okay, yep.
You can just touch 300. Obviously, that's grandma pace.
Right.
It's really dependent on how you drive, where you are driving, of course. But it fluctuates. I mean, in the winter, PA winters, yeah, I mean, you can see as low as almost a little above 190 on the full charge.
Okay, well, that's
210s and teens,
that's
230.
that's still something,
Yeah.
because I know the older Model 3s, the first versions, since they didn't have the LFP battery, in the winter times I've heard a couple people tell me they've gotten maybe 130, 140 miles.
Yeah.
So that's really bad. But then again, in the summertime, they were like, yeah, we were able to hit at least 210,
Yeah.
200. So You know, but we're talking how much for a Model 3? What are they, like 30, 40, 20 grand?
I'm just a Porsche Square through and
So,
through.
and how much is this?
So the MSRP moves. I mean, you usually, with the options you want, premium package aside,
let's say this exact car. Like I'm coming in today and I want to buy it today. How much am I looking at the door?
It's 100.
100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the price of a Model S, but I feel like they try to do more things in here. There's more tech involved. There's more, you know, this is more driver focused as well that I noticed. You have everything under your hand because Model S just has that big screen and just has cup holders right here and nothing to really do. This is more like driver focused, and you know, you're interacting with the car, which is nice because Porsche is all about driving.
That's their main goal all the time.
So we got this beautiful like textured door, which I'm not sure what that is, but it looks good. Then we have the different seat modules. You got your windows and everything. Is this carpet or is this just
Yes, I mean the carpets are out, but yes, so we have
there's
the
a power
mats,
off button.
We have
We have this.
There's plenty to do interior wise. There's even all the way down, if you care enough, there's olive leaf extract leather called Olea Club Leather. It's a different texture. We'll make it right here. But there's you can bring exterior paint inlays into the interior on some cars. There's more to do with vents. There's natural woods, there's carbon fiber with matte and gloss finish. Yeah, you can make it right here. We'll have all the time in the road. There are plenty of parking lots too.
Okay.
But yeah, exactly.
So let's do a little interior review. We have these beautiful seats. They're kind of soft, but they're textured. We have this thin, beautiful steering wheel. It sounds a little too bright. I'm gonna tone down the brightness. But this is all like, not glass, but it's like a nice glossy finish. We have these doors. Let's hear the thud. Thud is solid. Let's see how much room we have in the back. It's pretty tight. You know, we have enough space, a lot of headroom, very comfortable. We have this little piece here, which is really nice. And for the rear passengers, only have these, but you know, I guess that'll work. I can see in the floor we have these little vents. That's perfect. And then this is not even plastic. This is like some kind of soft material, but you know, we got the door handles, we got the lights here. Oh yeah, because there's no light in the middle. That's right. But very spacious in the back, enough to put probably 2 people, not 1 though. But yeah. Beautiful front end. We have those beautiful headlights and that vent right there in a beautiful showroom kind of spot. Oh, I love it.
So that's just a level 2, 1450 in the outlet. Typically you can have 650, 630. The actual port you're looking at there is technically called a J1772. It's universal.
Right. Yeah, I'm well aware of those. Where is the charger plug?
So 2 for home charging. There's a power port door option where you can swipe your finger, this goes up. But
Okay,
here,
so it's kind of like a gas cap. That's cool. Right. You press it and it pops out.
Yes, and then your direct current charging station side is on the right.
Oh, okay. So you have 2 spots for 2 different types of charging?
Yes. Fortunately, what you deal with here, which is typically 7 kilowatts, kind of like you get at home, this is ambidextrous, so you can do both.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. And how long does it take to charge usually? With let's say with the direct current.
Oh, with DC, the best. It's actually interesting. So 350 kilowatts is offered by Electrify America. This can take up to 270.
Okay.
You can do 5 to 80% charge. That's just the statistic in about 22 and a half minutes.
Okay, so it's kind of like our supercharging networks.
Yes.
Where we can charge, you know, that pretty much that much Actually, I'll go faster. I do, in 30 minutes, I do almost full charge. But I have to do a smaller battery though. So. How big is this battery? Is this
800 volt architecture. So the Tesla, I think, is 400.
Okay.
But again, they all serve different purposes. Porsche's point to doing that was for the repeatability of their performance. You can do launch control.
Right.
Tell you how many times, and then I think by like maybe the 25th, 26th time, it's a second off in the quarter mile.
Okay.
Something like that. So, it has a cooling system. They have hairpin coil technology for the cooling. It's supposed to be better.
Sorry.
So yeah, this is the 4S. This is the all-wheel drive car. That's primarily the difference. And then the horsepower, of course. But there's a lot of interpretation. This is a special option paint. Mission E wheels, which are standard on this Turbo S.
Okay.
I'll show you.
So this is a 4S. Then we have a Macan.
Turbo S is the top.
I have a beautiful 911 over here. Oh yeah, the lighting in here is so much cooler.
Yeah, there's plenty to see. I'll show you towards the end. There's some good goodies.
Oh, this color combination is just beautiful.
Yeah. So volcano gray metallic, black over the Bordeaux red. These are the 18-way seats. And best part, I know the Plaid has it now as an option, but carbon ceramics.
Yeah, we do now.
PCCB,
Track pad. Wow, those are huge.
10-piston caliper.
Oh my gosh. I got you guys, if you're watching this, literally you can't even that's probably 3 times my hands. That's insane. That's so big.
They do, from a design perspective, Valence
okay.
Turbo S carbon fiber for this part.
I like this little camera that they got going on, or what is this, night vision?
Yeah,
or what?
so there's adaptive cruise control. I think that's the adaptive cruise control.
Okay.
Night vision assist is typically here.
Oh, okay,
Something
okay,
like
okay.
that. And then your overall assistance system.
So there's quite a bunch of cameras in here.
These are the power folding we were talking about. I need the key in order for it to go up.
That's fine. That's fine.
There's that, but different wheel designs. They make in a state.
Oh, I see that. Okay, so we have like an aero cap on type
100%.
deal.
That's exactly.
And then there's like a cheaper version, I'm assuming.
Yep, you bet.
All right. And then we got
GTS.
really nice. Yeah, these are wow.
So,
GTS everywhere.
Sport design, Alcantara. They call it Race Tex now, but it's that suede. And
Yeah.
then there's a little different design they do with the front and rear bumper. There's different aero pockets.
Oh,
They try
I
to
see
make
that.
the drive
Okay,
more efficient.
yeah. If you look at that one and then you look at this one, it's very different. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And we have these. So you guys just have a bunch of Taycans down here.
Yeah, you bet.
Is this Turbo S or is
So
this?
that's actually just a Carrera T, as they call it. So
Okay.
the specialness of the car, it's kind of like what we drove. It's standard. It's 2-wheel drive. It's the base power. It has PASM. It's a flat 6 twin turbo, but it has a stick.
Oh,
And a
okay. So
short
it's
throttle.
manual. It's manual.
Yeah, and some special dampers, special differential.
Oh my gosh, I see a. Well, first we got to check out this Lotus.
Yeah.
That is, what is it?
I believe it's an Esprit.
Esprit,
There are a
yeah.
few different kinds,
Oh
but-
my goodness. This thing is gorgeous. It says it right here. Lotus design. Oh, I don't remember what year this is, but I can't believe we used to come out with these kind of cars. This is real beauty. I don't know. And then we have a beautiful rally.
Yeah,
Porsche.
So this is the Dakar. In the 80s, this was the jam. Porsche in the 60s rallied their 911s. Not so much with knobby tires until later, but this is a big deal. They made special suspension. They made special underbody protection. They
got
can run
these.
through the Sahara.
Yeah, I can see
Plenty of
that.
travel.
Wow.
So it's based on a GTS, makes 473 horsepower.
Automatic?
They retweaked everything. Although all these cars look the same, they'll even retweak the brake master cylinder to make it brake more confidently on gravel.
Okay. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah. But there's always
there's a couple
design.
Oh, you guys ready for this? Check this out. Oh man, dude. Okay, I don't know about the green scheme. Like, I kind of would want it in a different color.
Reinterpretation of the 70s 73 RS. So
Yeah, but look
it was
at that
white.
wing.
They did the script, they did the wheels back then. So this, yeah.
It's
This is
huge.
the touch,
It's
always.
huge. I can see the mechanicism right now. I can't speak, but
this is operated by a button on the steering wheel.
That's
You can
insane.
actively close.
that's
It
insane.
is a drag reduction system.
It's beautiful. I can't even, like, seeing this in person is just, I mean, this Ferrari, there's a Ferrari, but I'm like more into this right here.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just beautiful. And then, yeah, we have a Ferrari. But I'm still curious about the, yes, that is an iconic car. As a kid, I remember seeing one, and I've always was like, if I ever see one in real life, I'm gonna sell everything I have, and I'm gonna own one, and I'm gonna drive it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So,
I can't believe I'm standing next to one.
04 through 06 car.
Let's
If
get-
I can show you, it's hard to capture. Maybe better if I do it. I'm gonna see if you can usually find it on way better just because it was thinner back then. But you see, if you can capture this light, the car is carbon fiber,
Oh, it is.
but you'll see the weave.
Oh, you can't.
See
Oh,
the
I see it. I see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No way. No, I can see it like this perfectly.
That is
What?
really cool detail.
It's fully carbon fiber. Imagine crashing this.
They certainly have been crashed.
Wow, Carrera GT. So how much horses does this pull out?
612, and it's a
6-speed?
I wanna get the displacement right for the engine. I think it's 5.7 liter V10.
V10.
6-speed. The biggest part about the manual is that it has a 5-pound carbon clutch.
Oh,
So,
okay.
It's this. It's an on-off switch. You can't give it gas. It stalls. People know this by now, but it's what makes the engine respond so well.
Okay.
And that sound in the rev drop.
Yeah, yeah. It's beautiful. This car, oh, it's so low. It's actually a lot smaller and lower than like, if you look at me, probably not half, but a little bit more than half, and I'm 5'5". So, okay. This,
The ride height too is same if not lower than the RS we were looking at.
oh, okay. All right. I didn't even pay attention to that, to be honest, but that's a cool little detail.
Compared to the Panamera, and this car has the air suspension down.
Oh, okay, okay. So this does have air suspension. Look at that
Oh
vent.
no, the Panamera does. I was just pointing out.
Oh, the Panamera with the air.
ride height difference.
Sorry.
Even with it down low, you can see.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
about
yeah,
fixed.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
But this thing, oh my goodness. So I'm back in my Model 3, driving home right now. Wow, that was an experience. The Porsche dealership was very nice. The people that worked in there were very courteous and very nice and very understanding. I'm not a big YouTube channel. I've never created any kind of videos, and these are my first videos that I'm starting out with. So obviously there's a lot of room to improvement as far as the video goes, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed that little review. I'll try to answer any questions maybe I've missed in the video. I feel like I have a lot of things that I can work on, but with that being said, I'd like you guys to please, comment, subscribe, share, like, put all, do all the things for me if you can. If you did enjoy this video, if not, please don't. I totally get it. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just a kid who's trying to enjoy trying out different cars and testing them out and seeing what they're capable of and what they are, how they feel, how they look, what they present of themselves. But yeah, that was a great interaction. Shout out to Owen. He was very patient with me, and looking back at the video, I noticed that I might have missed some spots. He was talking and I didn't pay attention to him. But I feel like with more reviews that I do and more things, more cars, more places, I'll be able to be a little bit more comfortable. I wasn't able to take it overnight as the Model S, but I did have enough time in it to see how it feels and how it drives. And yeah, it was a very nice car. Again, my personal opinion, maybe not the most popular, but I still prefer the Model S, even though they have worse like panel gaps and some other small things that people always complain about. But the Porsche, it's a very solid car. It's just not necessarily as fun. But again, I only drove the 400 horsepower Taycan when there's the GTS version and the Taycan S, and there's a wagon version, and then there's a slickback. So there's different kinds, but the ones that I was able to drive was a regular standard Porsche, which would translate to the regular standard Model S. And yeah, no, I really liked it. It's a good car. I'm not sure if it's something I would definitely consider. Something that I like, but if I had to have like a specific like choice between the two cars, I'd have to sit down and think about it more. There's obviously plus and minuses in every car, but overall the experience was great. Porsche dealerships are always great. Shout out to honestly, I don't remember what that Porsche dealership name was, but it's out here in Pennsylvania, Newtown Square. Sorry. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Peace.